Ex-Playboy model Kelsey Turner might seem like every man's dream woman, but there's something about her that you might want to know. On March 2nd, 2019, this blonde bombshell took part in the brutal murder of a 71-year-old man. This is the story of the Playboy model who killed a doctor. It all started, similar to many other controversies, with a secret affair. 71-year-old Dr. Bouchard had a history of what he called helping women out online. This usually consisted of sending these mysterious women money and meeting them in person. When his wife confronted him with these allegations, he denied them completely and said that they weren't romantic or sexual. Now, that might seem unlikely, but apparently he just wanted to help the needy. And that's where, in 2017, Dr. Bouchard came across the woman who would change and ultimately end his life. 25-year-old Russian-American beauty queen Kelsey Turner. Dr. Bouchard became a sort of sugar daddy to Turner and bankrolled her lifestyle, including paying for her rent, giving her a BMW convertible, and providing for her 2 young children. According to Dr. Bouchard's wife, the relationship was never sexual. Bouchard's lawyer said it was a case of the doctor having a massive crush on the model. After many months of this, Dr. Bouchard tried to cut Turner off, but she blackmailed him with false threats. We don't know the full nature of these threats, but Bouchard's wife said they had something to do with him behaving inappropriately with children. Whatever the threats, his wife said that they were categorically untrue. The doctor was shaken by this and kept paying Turner until it all became too much. Then, on March 1st, 2019, Bouchard was forced to rent Turner a new Las Vegas home and decided to pay her a visit to tell her he was finally going to cut her off, even though his wife begged him not to do so. Her gut instinct was right. That would be the last time she would ever see her husband. Dr. Bouchard showed up at Turner's house on March 1st. The house was in a lovely suburban neighborhood with dogs, cats, and fancy cars, but that week, it was anything but that. The fighting began on March 2nd. Dr. Bouchard said that was it. He couldn't foot all of Turner's bills anymore. The $3,200 he was paying for rent, the BMW car payments, and all those living payments were going to come to an end. And sadly, that was it for Dr. Bouchard. Turner became enraged and threatened Bouchard with making her abuse allegations public. Bouchard panicked, as he hadn't witnessed Turner's psychotic side yet, so locked himself upstairs to try and protect himself. That made Turner and her boyfriend even angrier. Turner's boyfriend kicked down the door and rushed in, armed with a baseball bat. With full force, he swung the bat directly at Bouchard's head. And after realizing what had happened, he stopped after one hit and went downstairs to cool down. But Turner wasn't done yet. Instead of taking Bouchard to the hospital, she told her boyfriend to hit him again. And that was all she wrote. Turner, her boyfriend, and her nanny tried to clean up the mess, and they moved around for a few days, but it didn't last long. Police discovered an abandoned Mercedes only 5 days after the incident and opened the trunk to discover Bouchard's rotting corpse. An autopsy revealed Bouchard suffered a painful death. Not only did he get hit with a bat multiple times, but bruises, cuts, and lacerations covered his entire body. Bouchard suffered horribly as he died. It is even rumored that parts of his ear were missing. Only 2 weeks after Turner's car was found, she was arrested, along with her boyfriend and nanny, over the next 2 months. More than 3 years later, in November 2022, the trial is finally coming to an end. Turner will be sentenced in early 2023, with her expected prison term lasting between 10 to 25 years. Turner's boyfriend, who swung the bat, was sentenced to 18 to 45 years in prison. The nanny pleaded guilty and testified to the court, though she is yet to be sentenced. Described as a kind man with a heart of gold, Dr. Bouchard was taken advantage of by this scheming Playboy model and ended up paying for it with his life. And that's where this story ends.